Hi, it's Mrs. Pope, and this is why I flipped my classroom. This is the type of classroom I teach, and I want to tell you a little bit about it. Homework becomes classwork, classwork becomes homework. Let me tell you what that means. Well, I've been teaching for almost 10 years, and traditionally this is what my classroom looked like. Here at school, here's me teaching in the front of the class to everyone, and I have different variety of students. I have majority of my students who understand the content, going along well with it, not too hard for them, they're doing pretty well. Then I have a small group that really understands everything I say. They need more challenges, they go faster, they finish everything that I give them, and they're bored and they're ready for more. And then I have students who are behind and they need some help, extra help, just to get them to be where they need to be. Not that they can't do the work, they just need a little bit more of my time and help to get them on the right level. So I had all of these three and basically end up teaching to the middle because I can't stop and remediate and help everyone that needs my individual attention, because then that will leave the majority of the class with nothing to do. I can't just go with the kids that are moving super fast because then that leaves majority of the class with nothing to do. So I ended up just kind of teaching through the middle. The people that needed more help kind of fell further behind. The people that needed more challenged, they just weren't able to push themselves like they would like to and like I would like to as well. Also, I spent 90% of my class time on instructing, standing in front of the room, going over things, re-explaining things, answering questions, putting out fires, trying to get the content to the students. And only 10% on application. Actually, how do we use this? How can we use this in the real world? Why are we even learning this kind of math? I get that question all the time. I don't have time to address those issues and work on problems with application because most of my time was spent on instruction. And then what happens is the student goes home, no matter what level they are, if they're fast or if they need help or they're right in the middle, they go home, they do their homework. Maybe they get done quick, maybe they take forever, they're sitting at the table, and then sometimes they get stuck. They don't remember what happened in class, or they didn't get the full notes, or they were absent, or something like that. Then they ask their parent who maybe can help them. That's great. Or a lot of the parents haven't seen this in years. It's not that they can't do it, but when you don't use it, you lose it. So they're like, I haven't seen algebra in 15 years. So they're kind of stuck at home by themselves, trying to do their work, frustrated, don't do it, come in, and I teach it all over again. So this is how it's been going. This caused for a drastic change in how we teach, and now what I've done is flipped my classroom. So it no longer looks like this model. What you now see is our homework is to watch a short lecture video, less than 10 minutes, like mostly 5 to 8 minutes. It's me, just like this. The homework is sit there, watch your iPad, actively listening to it, taking notes, just write whatever you see that I have written. But the beauty of this is you can pause, rewind, rewatch. You can take notes, write questions. You can say, I don't know why you did that yesterday, Mrs. Pope, or you messed up on number 2. The answer should have been 15. And it's self-paced. So you can watch it over as many times as you want. And if you're ready to move on to the next one, guess what? They're up for the whole year already. So you can do that. Your classwork then is different. I'm in the middle. I literally hang out in the middle of the classroom while students sit in small groups. And we have engaging activities. All of your work that you would have been doing at home, we're doing in class because now you have me, your teacher, and your classmates to help. So we work together. We can help you with work and projects and small group instruction. So there's plenty of opportunity to do all kinds of stuff that when I had to lecture most of the time, I wasn't able to do in class. Now that I've taken lecture out of the class, I'm able to do all of these things. And each day may look different. Some people might need help with last night's homework. Some people got it and they want more challenge. Some people may completely get it and they may be making a video that the students are going to watch based on the information. We could be doing a myriad of things at any time. And what I found, and that's why I love this method, 90% of my class time is on application. How are we using this material? Doing something with it. And then 10% on instruction. Of course, I stop at the beginning of class. I'll take a short amount of time just to clarify anything from the video. Not to reteach it. I will not reteach it. I taught it on the video. But if you come in and you're like, I don't know why you did this small thing, I can talk about that really quickly, and then we move on. So I've had huge success with this. I'm really excited about it. All students are engaged and challenged in this method. Again, I'm at the center, not at the front of the room, working around with all of the different groups. I get to sit with everyone. I get to sit at the groups and talk and see how people need help. And one thing I need to say is, warning, you must actively watch the videos for this to work. You can't just slide by and not watch them. You can't watch them on mute. You need to listen to them and write down what I'm saying. Think about it. Before, you may spend 20, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour doing homework. I'm only asking you to watch a 7-minute video and take notes on it. So it's a lot less time, but if you don't watch it, when you come into class, you're going to be behind. You're going to be lost. Everybody's moving on with all the activities and fun things we're doing, and you're stuck. So you have time to watch it. You can watch it at school. You can watch it during flex. You can watch it after school. You can watch it before school because it's such a short amount of time. So there's absolutely no reason why you don't come to class with the material already watched. You're preloading the material, and that's how our classroom works. So just understand, this is replacing homework. You don't go home with a bunch of worksheets or anything to do or book work to do. This is what you have to do for homework, so you must do it in order for this method to work. I'm also able to effectively differentiate, so I can do different things with different groups or even individually with different people because I don't have to lecture. I'm able to just work with you the whole time in class. If you want any more information about the type of method that I chose or more of the research on the flipped classroom, you can go to www.fi.ncsu.edu/phys, that's North Carolina State University, and there's a lot more information on this method. Thanks for watching, and remember, welcome to my flipped classroom.